Today we are going to talk about the levelized cost of renewable electricity, or LCOE. What is the levelized cost of renewable energy, or LCOE? Definition of the LCOE. This notion of LCOE, or weighted average cost of energy or electricity, can be found in many works that deal with the issue of energy costs. LCOE applies to different sources of electricity generation, not only to renewable, but also to other ones. According to IRENA, the levelized cost of energy or electricity, LCOE, of a solar PV plant, for example, is a ratio of the plant's total cost in euro or dollar, for example, to its total electricity production in kilowatt hours, for example, over its economic lifetime. The total cost here of PV plants is based mainly on, first, the purchase investment to build and install the plant. Secondly, the financing conditions, return on investment, interest, lifetime of the plant. Third, operating costs during the lifetime of the plant in terms of insurance, maintenance, repairs. And fourth, the cost of decommissioning. Formula for calculating the LCOE. Here we can see the sum of costs, total costs in euro or dollar, for example, to obtain electricity over the life of the project, and electricity produced over the life of the project, in kilowatt hours, for example. Explanation of the criteria contained in the calculation formula. LCOE is a weighted average lifetime cost of electricity generation. IT stands for capital expenditure in year T. MT is the operation and maintenance expenditure in year T. FT, fuel expenditure in year T. AT, electricity production in year T. R is the discount rate used to discount the future cash flow and calculate its equivalent in present value. And N is the lifetime of the system. LCOE allows energy sources to be compared with each other. Here we have the weighted average LCOE of utility scale solar PV compared to fuel and CO2 costs only for fossil gas in Europe between 2010 and 2022. Over the same period of time, the evolution of the LCOE is not the same between the different electricity sources. Here we can see difference in terms of evolution between 2020 and 2021, between solar photovoltaic and onshore wind and concentrating solar power, for example. Illustration for Germany. There are differences in estimated LCOEs for different technologies. The LCOE for solar is not the same as the one for wind and as the one for solid biomass or for core or lignite, insulator, and so on. So according to the various technologies, LCOEs can be different. What is also interesting is that for the same technology, and let's say, for example, about solar, and for the same countries, the LCOE can vary depending on the nature of the technology. Here, for solar in Germany in 2021, there are quite a big difference between LCOE of rooftop solar and LCOE of utility-scale solar power plants. LCOE is not the same for the same technology in different countries and regions. Here we can see regional weighted average LCOE and range for onshore wind in 2010 and 2021. And we can see that according to the various regional countries, there are some differences. I hope you found this presentation interesting. Here are some sources if you want to learn more. Feel free to ask questions or make comments in the comments section. Thank you very much and see you soon.